click the live button because I was a little bit early. And go ahead and send the out for people who want to come in. I don't know how many people will show up, how many won't. I do know I don't have any water out here to drink. I forgot it apparently. So hopefully there'll be some people show up here in the next few minutes. We'll get a chat started. See how everybody's doing and what they want to shoot the breeze about. Maybe. I reckon. We'll see how it goes. If don't nobody come in, I'll just take the evening off. Oh, we got one thumb up. There's one person made it. Come on in and shoot the breeze with us. We'll have fun. Jesse, I'm here, baby. That's right. Good to see you. I know it's a nice day out there. What's up, Larry? There's Mr. Ralph. How you doing, buddy? Dave Anderson, Curly Bill. Got the first thumbs up in. That's right. Where you been? I've been sitting in there in my chair. It's just now 5 o'clock. I started 2 minutes early. About to melt. Yeah. I've not went outside but 1 or 2 times today, and that was just to take the dog out. It's a little bit warmer than what I want it to be. It's about that degrees out there. There's Mr. Kurt. Been taking some sick leave. Well, we were pretty busy all week long, so I decided not to do much of nothing today. Not good at all, Ralph says. We're still praying for you, buddy. You still on our prayer list. Mr. Jonathan, what's up? There's Danny Shute. Tried to sneak in early. That's right. 94 in Athens, Georgia. Woo! It's showing about 85 or 86 here. Parrick Woods. Or Parrick Woods. Hi, my name is Parrick. I'm from Northern Ireland. I like your videos. Hey, buddy, I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but I hope that's close enough. Is that Parrick? Good to see you, buddy, from Northern Ireland. I don't get notifications from your channel. You might have to go click off of it and click back on it, Larry. Mark Wilson. What's up, buddy? Yeah, Larry, you might have to unsubscribe and resubscribe. I've had to do that to a couple channels so I could get the notifications again. All right. Better get a sweater. Woo! Cannonball! Cannonball, what's up? There's Cannonball Repair. All is well. Bellhopper didn't sneak in. I heard him coming. That's right. I was just walking around like a herd of buffalo. I come busting in like I own the place. That's right. Y'all welcome Paul. He's from Northern Ireland. Good to see you, buddy. I was going to say, a lot of times when we have really nice weather, we don't have near as many people come on because they're out doing things, and I understand that. I'm not one to go outside when it's hot. Not no more than I have to anyway. If I unsubscribe and resubscribe, will that affect my profit sharing check? I don't think it will, Larry. Or you might just want to go click and make sure the bell's clicked for all notifications. I don't think it'll affect anything, Larry, but if it does, I can always turn it back on. Mr. John Clark, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good week. I just want to wish everybody on here, if you got kids, a happy Father's Day, because tomorrow is Father's Day. Okay, so I'll still get my $1,000. Yeah. And when your checks start coming in, Larry, let me know who signed them, because I need to call them about mine. Family Master, what's up? Living the dream. Putting the Briggs engine back together and watch Hopper. There you go. That's right. Jonathan said Happy Father's Day, and so did John. Y'all, that Father's Day thing, it means a lot. It means a lot to a lot of people. High water. I'm going to tell you, if there's anybody out there who's got step kids and don't have any of their own biological kids, you catch yourself as a father, because if you're stepping up and doing what needs to be done, then you are a father. Not yet, Larry. If she don't drop it today or tomorrow, we're going to be going to the hospital Monday morning to have it evicted. Happy Father's Day, buddy. Thank you, Park. That's awesome. We all got to get together and just talk to each other sometimes about fathers' experiences and stuff like that. Happy Father's Day, Family Master said. Mark Wilson said Happy Father's Day. I had to have a fatherly talk with Boo Baby the other day, because she got all distraught. She was pitching a fit, and I had to bring her out here and set her down and give her the good old fatherly advice. And after that, she seemed to change her tune. And she is just getting overwhelmed with things. I believe sometimes that does happen to kids. They can get overwhelmed, and we have to set them down and talk to them. Do that high water. She needs all the prayer she can get. She's still moving around pretty good, not super uncomfortable, but prayer's always nice. Yeah, if you want, you come down there, we'll bet on how long it takes them to get the baby out in the hospital room. I don't think she'd mind. She might, but if she's got epidural, she's not going to get out of the bed and do anything. Not like she can throw you out. I always use moral support. Oh, there she is, Larry. Be quiet. Larry said he's going to come down and help the doctors. I told him that'd be fine. I didn't think you'd mind. Oh yeah, y'all, don't forget to click them thumbs up when you come in too. That's really helpful. We need all the help we can get the last little bit. We definitely need it. Robert, I want to say hi everyone. Well, hi Robert. Happy Father's Day, buddy. Christoph, what's up, brother? Happy Father's Day to you. This will be the last off spring for you two. Yep, should be. The other one, we probably should have made the other one. But you know, it's one of them things. Well, the more the merrier. What would you recommend building for a 65cc class at Oktoberfest? I don't know what we're gonna do, Jonathan. Are they still running a 65cc class, or is the 361 gonna take the place of that? I've got a 415 Poland up yonder that I'm wanting to build. I'm still plus size and sweating. That's right. Thanks. That was last week here. Oh, okay. It's tomorrow here, Christoph. It'll be June the 15th. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I've got a 415 Poland that I got from Bodie. I'd like to make it pretty hot. Brian Herbert. Hi everyone, glad I made it this week. Good to see you, Brian. Happy Father's Day. Just want to remind everybody don't forget, if you still got your daddy here with you, don't forget to tell him Happy Father's Day. Even if he wasn't always the best, you never can tell. He might have been doing his best and just wasn't that good. Need to find a saw for class. We might find something, John. I don't know if I got anything extra on 65 or not. Goobs, what's up, buddy? I think you can get a big bore kit for a 361 and make it 64 cc's. Coolest guy on the planet, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Look, I got one of these sitting here on the table. Woo! 361 big bore fun, that's right. $365 special. Yeah, that's 65 cc's. Sending Johnny home with the old Mac chainsaw this week when I see him. There you go. He's about halfway, I think, ain't he, Goobs? I hadn't talked to him lately. What was the model number of the first Mac saw made after the two-man saw? I'm not 100% sure, Curly Bill. I'd have to go back and look for sure. Trying to think where my pubs book was. I don't know whether this actually tells. I can sort of look. I think I saw last I seen there were South Dakota. What's up, Tanton? They was around South Dakota. They out there around where Tanton's at. 49, 53, and 57. Hold on. Don't go too fast, y'all. There's a 58, 53. Looks to be the earliest one so far. The 430 was made in 53. The 325 was made 10 of 49. So the Mac 325 is going to be the earliest one man that I've seen so far in 49. 10 of 49 was the first production. '57s. Yeah, all them's newer. Yep. From what I can see in this book, that's probably going to be it. Because all these saws are newer saws. Yeah, the Mac 3-25 was first produced in 10 of 49. Happy Father's Day! Did it straighten out yet? We'll give it a minute, see if it eases up. I don't know why it's doing it now. I've got good service. Did it clear up? Nick Pixel, what's up, buddy? Happy Father's Day to you, buddy, and all dads. Y'all, Nick Pixel just throw the super and I need to get running. That's right. He's asking what the first one-man saw was, and that was 10 of 49, looks like. Is that the Flying Goose? I got one complete for 30 bucks. It probably does have a Flying Goose on it. A little choppy. Thank you, Pixel. Here's another difficult 10-10 starts, but immediately stops again. And the starter wrote, because of its life, could be longer, withstand my persistence. So also, outlet, losing fire. I have like 3. Just be careful driving, Nikki. We don't want nothing to happen to you. What's the big deal about red laver and black steel? P.S. Good evening, y'all. Well, Ryan, according to the information that I've seen, it's cutting out bad load screen. Keeps happening. See if that helps anything. Can you hear me now? I hear you, Larry. Can you hear me? Maybe if we just steal for a minute, it'll stop doing it. Is it any better, any worse? Hello, what's up, Daryl? But are we back now? That's what I don't know if we're back or not. Not one nothing. This dead young thing. See if that lets a little service in. See if that's any better. Is that any better? Okay, is that better? Apparently opening the door helped. Why? I have no earthly idea. We must be having some sun flares. I don't know why. Come on, plug that antenna in there on the TV. Maybe that's some gun's messing acres. I'd go sit on top of the house so I can reach y'all. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, oh, hold on a second. See if that gets any better. I just went and turned the GPS off on this phone. Twist rabbit ears. Move it a little bit. Did that help? Sound is better. I don't know what's going on. I cleaned the phone out and everything before I started too. There's comments coming up there, Larry. I can see them. Can you not? Back out and come back in, Larry, and see if it'll do. Stop patting my head and rubbing my belly. They keep changing all this stuff on here. My phone updated yesterday, and that's probably the reason we're having problems. Move the phone a little bit. Any better? Huh. I blame the hackers. That's right. A Russian sub in Cuba blocking the signal. Is that any better? It's them gremlins. So I'm moving it closer. I moved it like 12 inches closer to the door and turned it. Don't ask me. I don't know. All I know is I come in here and do it. It sometimes acts stupid and sometimes it don't. All right. Are we back? All right. That's weird. All right, what I was saying about the red lever, Ryan, is the red lever is usually the first year introduction of a saw. Yes, that's right. They want me to use that vertical thing instead of the horizontal. They're going to wind up forcing me to use that eventually. Let's see if that does it. First, make the rope check the distance from the flywheel and maybe swap the carburetor. I think the spark disappears. You might want to check the points on it, Christoph, and make sure everything's good. What's up, Zachary? Larry said that's perfect right there. Here, let me back it up just a smidge. There you go. Don't ask me why. I have no earthly idea. East Coast Ozzy, what's up, buddy? Woodcutter, welcome. We were having some clearance issues here. We weren't able to see. I had to turn and face the phone toward the door so I could get enough service. Again, see parts I don't want to see. There's Brennan. What are you doing, Brennan? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Fred? The devil made the phone do it. Probably. They like to see me get flustered if possible. That's all right. We'll work it out one way or another. Did you ever get your skid steer put all the way back together, Brendan? Trying to get that pee-wee right for the boys. I need you. Oh, mercy. I was thinking about it last night. I said, dang, I ain't heard from Brendan in a little while. He'd take the motor off of it and put that 490 YZ motor on it. All of working on stuff. That's right. I'd done some interesting work on an 04510 Echo the other day. I didn't film it because it was lots of problems. Robert, hello from the Evergreen State. Good to see you, buddy. I'm going to have mosquitoes in here now. I would go shut the door back, but I got a feeling it ain't gonna work if I shut the door. William DeBerry. Hi, Bell Hopper. Welcome to the channel. Any first timers, True Blues. Happy early Father's Day to y'all. Thank you, William. Happy Father's Day to you. Goat, what's up? At the wedding. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Father's Day, Goat. Way more clear. Lost the blower motor on the 2020 Sonata again. And the truck. My truck. Your truck. My truck, I ain't done nothing else to it. I ain't even tried to crank it again. It's the dealership for a week. Oh yeah. Cut, hauled, split, stacked wood all day yesterday, feeling rough. Oh yeah, I know how that is. Everything works on a skid steer, so it seems. Pee-wee, on the other hand, runs till it gets hot, then gets weak. Seems lean, but all I have is a China carb, unfortunately. Raise the needle up a notch, Brennan. The center needle. All right, Ryan. The red lever is the first year introduction on a steel. Whenever you find a red lever, that's the first year it was produced. The second year they make them black, allegedly. Called me and said it, the main harness replaced from the front seat to the headlights. Woo! That's a nightmare. I just tell them run a hot wire to the high. No more ambition today. There you go. $9,100. Yeah, I'd definitely just hook a hot wire and a switch to the fan motor. Thomas McDeal. Hello again, sir, from Jacksonville, Florida. Good to see you, Thomas. Hope you're doing good down there. Probably good and warm where you at. It's warm enough up here. There's Lonnie. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? Happy Father's Day to y'all. Thank God for that extended warranty. Yeah. Oh, mercy. My cost is $0. That's asinine. My bid on the Pro Max Super 70 this week was no success. Can't have them all. That's right. I had to put a fuel filter on the John Deere. Usually ain't too bad. 95 pounds of compression, so it hasn't burned up yet at least. I'd try raising the center needle if it seems like it's getting. Are you mixing the fuel on it, Brennan, or is it running the oil pump? Parts on back order, might be 2 months. Good heavens alive. Tell them just put you a hot wire on there, Larry, until your wiring harness comes in. JNS, what's up, buddy? I was going to move the phone a little bit, but I better not. This is not the most comfortable setting arrangement here. I pre-mix in it because it has some China oil pump on it that I don't care much for. Yeah. Are you mixing it 50-1? Might be rich when it gets hot. Did you make sure the pipe wasn't stopped up on it too, Brennan? I've run across some PW50s and some JR50s that the pipe would stop slam up on. Oh, they gave you one to drive until it's fixed. Okay, Larry. I'd let them go with it then. 40-1. I'd probably try raising that center needle and check, make sure the pipe's good and clean. Got poison ivy on fence. Any ideas on getting rid of it? We have this stuff around here. It's called Demon Max. Fred, we got some stuff called Demon Max. I thought, hold on a second. Been working in the local shipyard. You don't know you're hot until you're on the bottom of a heat ship. 94-degree weather, 1,000% humidity. That's right. I had them where the expansion chamber would stop up. But if it seems like it's flowing good, give them some two-stroke smoke. It's a small car but fluffy build. Might ride down there in a bit. If you're gonna be around, gotta come down. I don't plan on going nowhere. Mama's gotta take Briley somewhere, but other than that, I'm planning on being here. Let me grab this stuff right quick. I got two. Hold on, I'm coming back. Let me get back in here. Thought it was Dean Max. Sweat too much, that's right. This one right here, RM43, total vegetation control. You squirt this on the ground around it, it'll kill a tree. It kills everything. She can't be driving in her fragile state. Oh, she's still driving, Larry. What's up, Proteus? Might need Raina to ride it. The thing is tiny. They're little. Won't the smoke get them? It won't. It won't kill them like this stuff here. This stuff kills trees. RM43, total vegetation control. I had some ivy vines climbing up the house, and I sprayed them a couple of times, and it was just kind of killing them off. And I went back there and I soaked the ground, and that was last summer, and the ground is still nothing but dirt with 2 applications to the ground. MS-250 is stalling as soon as I hit the throttle. Hate that saw, hardly used it. Almost new. Open the low screw up just a little bit high water. My Pro Mac 800 is bumblebee like a bee. That was just cleaned up. Job and some screws. That's right. Clean up job and some screws. That's right. Yeah, you spray that stuff on the ground and let it get soaked into the ground, and it'll kill it. Yeah, be careful. It will be 5 years before anything grows back where you spray it. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. You don't, I mean, it's a little expensive. It's like $50 for this bottle, which seems expensive, but it's like an ounce to a gallon. I mean, I've mixed it twice, and well, you see how much I've used. I still got all this to kill everything with. I do need to mix some up and spray some more. I do like that stuff. It might be, Larry, but it kills the fire out of everything. You want a tree dead? You spray a bunch of that around the tree. It will kill the tree. I mean, you know, if you don't feel like trimming it, the easiest way to do it is to kill it. It kills all the weeds. And the trees and the grass and the bushes and the plants. Operation Orange stuff. Yep. I don't know who the manufacturer is. It start with a M. Manufactured for Reagan and Massey LLC out of Ponchatoula, Louisiana. I got some of this high yield kills all. This stuff will kill some weeds and grass, but it don't kill things like I'd like for it to. But it will kill some. Go big or go home. Well, if you kill the trees, you don't have to blow the leaves. Vietnam overstock. That's right. I've got some more bushes I need to spray. I think what I'm gonna do is mix some up, and I'm just gonna spray it directly on the ground. Mix some diesel fuel in with it. I don't know. This stuff kills stuff longer than diesel does. It really wrecks the ground. Like out there in front of the house where I sprayed that ivy, there's nothing. It's just dirt. There is nothing on it. No bugs, no plants, dirt. Use that stuff on the ex-mother-in-law's prized garden. There you go. If the Louisiana folks use it, it must be good. They got the weeds down there. That's right. Yeah, that's the way that RM43 is. It kills everything. It says don't spray it around trees or it'll kill the trees too. Was that good enough? Was that good enough, Gordon? Did you get a screenshot of it? That's good stuff. I ain't kidding. I like it. Well, when I spray around things, I want it to be dead for a while. I don't want to come back 2 or 3 months. I think the last time I sprayed that, and I think it's different depending on what you want to do, Larry. Like if you just want to kill what you spray it on, you don't want no rain. But if you spray it all over the ground and it rains, it'll kill everything in the ground. What's up, AA Ron? Yeah. Yeah, it runs off, kills everything. But that's good too. I mean, you know. My new Fisker XXL is in today. 4.7 kilograms. What is that? Is that like 3.5 pounds? What's up, John Bob? There's old Johnny Bob. Oh, there's Joey. Now we got everybody coming in here. I had to turn this way because we were having a lot of trouble with the video wouldn't do. The video was being a regular butt today. It really was. Happy Father's Day to y'all fellers that just come in. What's up, Code? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Father's Day to all y'all fathers out there. We appreciate y'all. Like I've said before, if you're an older father and you know some younger fathers, you need to get at them. Get them around and help them learn and try to teach them things if they need help with it. If you spray it on them high water, it probably would. 2.2 pound per kilogram. Okay. Been out playing with pew pews and got some 30-30. All right, that's awesome. That's awesome, Joey. Hope y'all having a good day. Appreciate it. Same to all of y'all. That's right. Yeah, y'all, when you being your father yourself, don't forget that there's younger fathers out there who aren't your children who need your help. We can always talk to somebody and help them out. Make the world a better place than what you found it. I know that's getting really hard these days. Getting really hard. But all we can do is keep trying. We don't we don't give up. My eyes are hurting a little bit, y'all. Kids taking me to a Mud Hens game tomorrow. Is the phone vibrating or what? Something keeps vibrating on the table. I guess it's the phone. I'm a bad example. I just got the little one a dirt bike ordered. Ain't nothing wrong with that, John Bob. We've been riding dirt bikes since we was old enough to ride a 50. What's up, Josh? Good to see you, buddy. We started riding 50s when we was just little. We've wrecked them, crashed them, smashed into trucks, cars, trees, ditches, creeks, tractors. Most of that was with no helmet on because, well, it was just too hot to wear a helmet. I have face planted a tree at about 20 miles an hour and it does not feel good. What's up, Zach? There's Brandon. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I got an itchy scratchy over here. But somehow we survived, that's right. Walmart run. Helmets blocks my vision. That's right. That's why I got a side by side now. Of course, sometime when I let it rip in the mountains on it, I'd wear a helmet. I ain't as young as I used to be, and I don't like stuff hitting me in the head. Back in the day, I just used my head. Now it's still hard. It just hurts worse than it did when I was stupid. Yeah, she'll probably be okay, John Bob. That's how you get tougher, is by smashing your face into things. The only way to learn is to do it. Oh, there we go. Now I actually seen where the vibration's coming from. Getting messages on the phone. Oh. And Christoph, me too, when I was 15, 3 days in the ER. Well, you know, if somebody tells you to wear something, you don't want to because they told you to. If you smash into something and then decide you want to wear it, that's how you learn things. Pain is the greatest teacher. A guy I grew up with had an accident at about 35 without a helmet, and it has me thinking I need to wear a helmet. Wear one regardless. Yeah, sometimes it wouldn't be bad just to wear one when you're walking around. Northwoods, what's up, buddy? Made it. That's right. The lessons of hard knocks. Yeah. Because if you tell me I need to do something, the odds of me doing it are a lot slimmer than if I get hit with something and decide that I should probably do it myself. That makes a big difference. Tired of sitting around? I've been trying to do it all day, Johnny. Racing through apple orchards, swerving in and out to avoid props. It was fun till you hit. Yep. Yeah, everything. It's all fun and games till someone loses an eye. Then it's hilarious. I myself just headed back up north, and I'll tell you, hard knocks make a good knock sometimes. Yeah, I can attest to that. What's that other sign that I seen one day that said, "Don't put your fingers anywhere you wouldn't put your manhood"? That's a learning lesson too. You just got to be careful with that. Don't do that. You got to be careful around machinery and recreational vehicles and things that move quickly. And a lot of people don't understand a lawnmower will get you too if you're not careful, especially loading them on off pickup trucks. I had to learn everything the hard way. Yep. I can attest to that, Gordon. Don't feel like you're by yourself. There's a lot of fellers here that probably say the same thing. Hey Hopper, what you working on? I have. Let's see, what did I work on? I had a 540. I had to put a pull start handle on. I had a 4510 here. I had to go in and do some report work on it because somebody ported it and they done things a little goofy and it wasn't right. And the carburetor was a turd on that thing. I had to go in and do some carburetor work. I've got where it runs pretty good now though, and I got a 9010 Echo blower back there. Somebody put a straight pipe on, and that son of a gun is unbelievably loud. Not been here to see you recently. Well, we here. I hadn't got a lot of videos made recently. I've got some saws I got to get shipped out, and I've got some openings for port work if somebody's looking for port work. I got room for about 7 right now. Well, I should say 5, but I would do 7. I've got a couple more here that I've got to do yet. Your wife could teach you the rest. Oh, mercy. Woo! You ever work on a 240R brush cutter, the intake manifold? Who makes the 240? That don't sound familiar. On Craigslist in my area, Mac 1010 is for sale at $80. Runs but looks rough. What are your thoughts? Offer him 60, Robert. See if he'll take it. A 240 Husky brush cutter. I don't know that I've seen one of them, Brandon. Seems to have no clamp on the intake. I'd have to see that, Duncan. I'm not sure. Ain't no problem, Robert. If it runs, it's probably worth $80. Because usually you can part them out for a good bit more. Now much more careful over the gear, safety shoes, saw trousers, hearing protection for the two. Not to make things worse, safety first. Yeah, the biggest problem I have is forgetting everything, Christoph. I forget to take it with me, and I hang it on the buggy, and then when I go to use it, it's full of water. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Can't remember to carry everything. I got so much stuff I got to carry now, I can't remember to carry it all. But I do try to take some with me. Oh, you fixed it? That's awesome, buddy. Thanks to watching your videos. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad to hear that. I like it when the videos really help people. I gotta get some stuff, some pork stuff going. Everything I've been working on has all been so much repetitive stuff. I hadn't filmed any of it because it's all been the same stuff that I've already shown over and over and over and over and over. And then some of the other stuff that I've done was so far off. It was so far out of whack that I didn't even want to film it because it was stuff that was just a royal nightmare. The last two that I've done complete jobs on, I've wound up tearing them down, putting them back together 3 or 4 times before I figured out everything that was wrong with them. That's awesome, buddy. That's good to hear. I try to keep things going. I work on a little bit of everything around here. Some things I don't film because I didn't figure y'all would want to watch it, but y'all probably wouldn't mind. I work on some tamping feet and stuff like that. Generators, things. You mean it's not safe to fell trees in flip flops and shorts? I ain't gonna say I ain't done it high water. I ain't gonna say I haven't done it. It may not be safe, but I won't say that I hadn't. I'll watch it. I'll watch water. Going to the mountains and watching the river flow for a little bit does sound like a good idea. But we ain't going to be able to do that because if Mama don't have the baby today or tomorrow, we got to go take her to the hospital Monday morning so they can induce labor on her. So much stuff is cheaply made, probably not worth working on. Some of that is true on some of it. Do you have a tractor? Well, I've got a little 420 John Deere garden tractor. Most of the other tractors that I film videos on belong to somebody else. Dad's got a 59 case and an old International backhoe that doesn't work. Currently hoping to get an old Tecumseh 060 go-kart running, a Honda 250 carb. Old Tecumseh carb air adjustment is broke. Doesn't hardly idle. Oh yeah, them Tecumseh motors be a real problem. Yep, some of them Tecumsehs are a royal pain in the Birchkis. John Deere rules. You like him? Oh yeah, I like John Deere tractors. I don't like some of the things that John Deere has done over the years, like when they started making everything proprietary. That's not been one of my favorite things that they did. But I do have a 420 John Deere lawn tractor. And there's a lot of proprietary stuff on it, like the deck. The deck pulleys are 20 millimeter centers with 1/4 inch keys, something you can't buy. But if you got a machine shop, you can make them. I know for a fact because they pissed me off when they didn't order my pulley, so I wound up making my own. The guy said, "You can't make them at 20 millimeter centers with 1/4 inch keys." And I was like, okay. I do not know how to pronounce that. It starts with a Z. Arif. I usually tell everybody the 372 is one of my favorites. The Husqvarna 372 XP. It's one of the easiest saws there are to work on and one of the cheapest ones too. And they make good power, all around saw. You can use it for small stuff or big stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that building proprietary stuff that other people can't work on or trying to source it where people can't fix their own things, that's not conducive. Oh yeah, I got a 462. That's one of my favorite steels. I got a 462, a 500i, 192T. I got one of them, what was that, a HT or HS 130 something pole saw, one of the extendable pole saws. What else do I have in steel? I got a 462, a 500i, the 192, and the pole saw are four that I use fairly regular. The 462 is the one that I normally use now, Arif. I don't use my 372 as much. I use my 462, but the 372 is my all-time favorite. It's 5:58 p.m. on Saturday, Duncan. It's almost 6 o'clock. Last winter, I grazed my safety shoe with 063 chain on a 24-inch bar, rubber way down to the iron. It happened quickly, even if you know the saw. That's right. What are your thoughts around new carbs like auto tunes? When they work right, they're amazing. When the auto tunes and stuff work correct, they are amazing saws to run. They tune themselves. They stay good and flat. They run out nice. When they give trouble, sometimes that can be a royal pain. That reminds me, I still got to get a coil for a 261. And a case for a 462. Or gas tank. About forgot about that. 2:58 p.m. here. Where are you at, Robert? 12 gauge Remington makes a great pole saw. I've used 12 gauge before, high water. I've got a Hulu Turkish made semi-auto that holds 12. Saturday night, cool. What's the most common tree in your area? You in the Appalachian? We're in the foothills. We're in the Piedmont area in the foothills. We have a lot of dogwood, orchard oak, a lot of oak species, some hickory, and a lot of pine. Near Spokane, Washington. All right, you up there close to Tasman. We've got a lot of oak and pine. We have some poplar, and there is some hickory, some cherry, weeping cherries, walnuts, pecan, black walnut. They're maples. A lot of the softer maples. We don't have a lot of the hard maple that I know of. We have some magnolias and some gum trees. There's a lot of different species of trees around here. But oak and pine are two of the most common, I think. You see a lot of them in maple. There's a lot of maple. What's up, Brian? Good afternoon from VA. Good to see you, buddy. Dr. Romex in the house. The doctor's in. That's right. Y'all come on in and set a spell. I might try moving my phone a little bit and see if it'll still work. Mostly hardwood. We have lots of commercial plantations here in Scotland. Stick of spruce from Alaska. Old steel husky saws were built in a way better and easy to work on compared to new saws. Lots of new saws are plastic and difficult to work on. What are your thoughts? There's some truth to that and some not truth. Like the 500i is a real easy saw to put together and take apart. It don't take just a little bit to do them. The 441, it's a pain in the butt. So they've made them a little simpler the newer they get. Some of them. The old steels was tough, don't get me wrong. 460s and 440s and 044s and stuff like that. Unless you just crack it in half like an egg, knock the AV mouse loose, them things will take a beating. The pine here is sap infested, horrible to clean off. Kerosene. Kerosene helps take pine rosin off. And if you spray kerosene on it before you start, it don't stick near as bad. Oak and maple here, that's right. My birthday is tomorrow, 70-year-old, still kicking. Well, happy birthday, Brian. It's good to see you on here. We appreciate you coming and spending time with us. Our older fellers that we've hung out with our entire lives, where we've learned the majority of the stuff that we know today, and we just like to thank you for being out there and being available, because that's helpful. And happy Father's Day. That's right. Hopper, if they still made Smokey and the Bandit movies, you would be in one. I love Smokey and the Bandit movies, and yes, I probably would if they would let me. We actually still use those techniques up until a couple years ago, when we did a lot of traveling to go ride and stuff like that. We'd usually take two vehicles. We'd run one hotter and one not, and we'd use one to block for the other one. Brian Two Bears, happy Father's Day, buddy. Brake cleaner. Yep, Father's Day tomorrow. Brake cleaner will kind of help get the rosin off, but if you soak it with kerosene, it tends to let go. And you put a little bit back on it don't seem to stick near as bad. We're losing those mentors every day. They deserve honor, and that's right. A couple of years ago, I realized that, one day I lost several of my mentors, and it took me a couple of weeks to realize that most of mine were gone, and that I was kind of sulking over the fact that most of my mentors were gone. And then I had the realization that because they were gone, that meant I had to step up and be one. So I'm trying the best as I can. I'm not probably doing near as good as some of the ones that I've had, but I'm going to try to do as best that I can with what I got. The 300 series Husqvarna saws had the perfect balance between reliability and simplicity. They were pretty nice the way they had them made, for sure. The 372s, 346s, and stuff like that. That's all we can do, Dr. Romex, is try to teach as best we can. Still, if you can find somebody that's older than you that has some wise words to put in your ear, take as much as you can from them. Let them lead you as far as they want to take you, because them older fellas really knew things. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Father's Day to y'all. Yep, we still need mentors every day. And I know our generation is kind of tough, because we kind of got that mentality. If we want it done right, we'll just do it ourselves. And as long as we keep doing that, the other people can't never learn anything, because we're just doing it ourselves. That's right. Happy Father's Day to all. Any experience or thoughts on around the 281 and 288? They pretty good saws. I do like the 3 series better than the 2 series, but I do have a 288 that runs pretty good. I built a 181. I really liked it. A good 288, it'll lay it down. There ain't nothing wrong with them. How old are you, Hopper? Don't answer if the question offends. Oh, it don't offend me none, Duncan. I'll be 46 in September, or I'll be 47 this year in September. I'm 46 now. Good saws, you think? Yeah, 288's a good saw. What's up, Smitty? Good to see you, buddy. Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I'm 46. I'll be 47. I'm almost to 50. Getting closer all the time. Look, I still make things happen, see? Look, she likes the power of DP.
That's terrible.
They do pretty good, Duncan. I've got a lot of the Farmer Tech self-build saws. I use a lot of OEM parts if I can find them. I find cheap used OEM parts and put in them. How many saws you have in your shop?
About 100.
There's more than 100 on that wall. There's probably close to 600 around here. A lot. I got shirts older than you. I got some clothes older than she is. Looking good. Yeah, for as hard as I've been rode and many times I've been put up wet, I'm still making it. Can't believe you're wearing my DP Power shirt. She loses all her clothes and then wears mine. Of course, mine fit her better. It comes with a belly pocket. Need a $5.90 top end. If I buy a new one, then I overpaid for the saw, the pain of buying online. I don't have any $5.90 top ends right now, Schmitty. I'll keep my eyes open for them though. Do you have Dolmar saws? I don't have very many Dolmars. I have had some and I sold them. I've built some Dolmars, but it's just not my thing. The parts are too hard to find for some of them and expensive.
Love the accent.
Thought I was bad with over 50 saw. We just a bunch of rednecks down here in the middle of North Carolina, Duncan. Fred said thought it was bad to have 50 saw. Yeah, there's like 40 something on that one top shelf right there. There's another 30 something on the shelf under that. Another 10 or 12 on the shelf under that. There's another 6, 7. There's 7 more hanging there and about 10 more sitting there on the floor. I got saws everywhere. I take care of my godson for a while due to circumstances. I recently taught him how to split wood, 18 years old, and no work knowledge. Yeah. After 10 minutes, 2 axes broke, but they learned. That's right. Christoph said, hello, Mrs. Bell.
Hey, Christoph.
I don't count the 25 in my bedroom. Well, technically that would be right, because he said how many's in the shop, not how many's in the bedroom. There's 5 hanging over yonder. Which brand saw do you have the most?
McCullough.
Probably McCulloch's. It'd be a close race between McCulloch's and Huskies. I'm planning on trying to, Smitty. As far as I know, it's in my plans. As long as everything goes right with this. Come on. We need you to get out. Because I don't want to get up at 6 o'clock Monday morning. I don't want to be at the hospital at 6 o'clock Monday morning. So if you'd come tonight or tomorrow, it would be great. Everybody tell this youngin' to get out of here so I don't have to get up early to go to the hospital. She's doing all right, high water. We are thankful she's around sometimes. Oh, mercy. I like to give her a hard time, too. I like your saw repair videos, very informative and helpful. I appreciate it, Eric.
We've had 2 or 3 of the Johnson Reds around.
I have 4, the 2163, 65. and the 2171. Those are the ones that are the Husky brands. Because the 2165 is a 365 X torque, I think. 2171 is the 372.
The baby got a shower and then she fell in the bathtub.
Was you in there with her?
Yeah, I would turn around and wash, rinse myself off, and she was playing around, and her feet went out from underneath
You
her.
put a pop knot on her coconut? Did she hit her head?
Yeah, she's fine. She's eating and stuff.
And you ain't watching her?
I have been.
Son-in-law will be all over the place. I don't know the name of Husky 242. I do have a 242 as well. You have great knowledge. Thank you, buddy. I work on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. If you'd seen things that I've worked on over my life, good heavens alive. Husqvarna originally made rifles for the Swiss military. That's right.
Is this not working here?
No, they're too big. 23 Max and 6 Pioneers. I do have some Pioneers too. They are the best to work on. That's right. County Line, what's up, buddy? It's nice that Mrs. Hopper comes out with you. Mine never does. Yeah, she'll come out occasionally. Is the Husky 242 the same as the 42? No, not exactly. The 242 that I have is a XP. It's like a miniature 272. It's a cool little old saw. I need to run the darn thing. I ain't cranked it in a while. My best results have come from the 300 series Johnson Red and Husky. Yeah, they do good. We're gonna put a 200T motorcycle motor on a bicycle, ain't that right? Let's do an 880 on a bicycle. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we might as well make it where to pull me.
Looks like a Mario Kart. Whole way back with
Farm
What was that little
saw.
motorcycle you had that you did that with? It looked like you were Mario and then he...
I don't remember what it was. The little scooter I had.
Oh, yeah, I guess it
Farm
was.
saw. My farm saw is royalty. That's right. Decomp valve for a P60 spare part. You looking for a decomp valve for a P60? I don't know whether I got one anymore. Yeah, the XP is the pro saw. I got a little 242 XP that I bought a while back.
I turned the cartoons on for her and she beat her chicken fingers and stuff.
Found a grease fitting for my weed eater. The grease fitting is SE thread. The plug hole is metric on my Husqvarna. Yeah, some of that stuff's just plumb goofy. What are your experiences around golf pistons? Sometimes we cannot find Meteor or OEM. Golf pistons are the same company that makes the little red bomb pistons. So if you're using one of them, they're hit or miss. They might be good, they might not. I have run several golf pistons. I've never had trouble out of them, but I do know that people that have. But I usually spec everything and make sure it's good. I check the ring gap and stuff like that. And if you can lighten them up a little bit. Yeah, them fast revving saws. That's right. I'm hoping to come join you guys for the weekend thing. Dr. Romex is going to try to come, Schmitty. Oh, might have a big to do. Have a buttload of people up there. Mama's over here knocking stuff off the floor. Okay, never mind. Gonna say it was in reach, but I got it on me.
Oh, I checked before I left.
Cause she'll get into everything.
Yeah, I checked where you had it and it wasn't in there. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
Might be stupid stuff, but I'm not that stupid.
Oh, mercy. So if we do golf pistons with cable rings, then it should be risk free. Well, there's still a little bit of risk with the golf pistons, but if you're running a basically stock saw and everything shows up good, make sure the piston fits in the hole, bike it, make sure it's good. If you use one on a Mac, do not use a wrist pin. Use the stock wrist pin. Mama's ring fell off. She knocked my pipe in the floor. I got some tubes sitting over on the chair that I got out of the trash to use as muffler pipe. Because, well, ain't no sense in buying something when you can get it for nothing. The way I feel about it anyway. I am getting kind of hungry again myself. And my arm won't stop itching. Exactly. That's why I save everything. You never know when you might need something. So what we talk about, I just made it back. We just talk about anything that comes up, Tanton. Did you learn about saws from an early age? Did your father teach you how to cut wood? We cut firewood. We cut firewood ever since I was old enough to remember, Duncan. But we didn't have heat. We didn't have any type of heat or air conditioning in our house down here until 1988. We had no air conditioning during the summer, and we heated the house during the winter with wood. So, Dad cut wood with an old Pro-Mac or old 710 McCulloch. And that's one of the first things I learned how to work on. And then I started working on lawnmowers and stuff when I was just a kid. And then chainsaws just fell in with the lawnmowers. What's up, Levi? Good to see you, buddy. We still use logs to heat our house up here. That's right. I still got a wood stove in there. I need to work on it, but or switch it out.
I was gonna say, we used to heat our primary heater house until a couple years ago.
People used to ask me, say, how many fires do you light a year? I said 1 or 2. They're like, that's all? I'm like, yeah. I light it when it gets cold and I put it out when it gets warm. My fireplace usually burns all winter long. We cut wood with a 6-foot misery whip. Oh yeah.
That time that you got mad at me, you said, "Can you keep the fire down?" I said, "Yeah, I can keep it going."
We actually had one of them 6-foot misery whips, but luckily we never had to use it. I stepped in, just bought a 1800 wood stove, some green sea foam looking thing. I'll bet that's cool. Best tool to remove crank seals for huskies or steel saws. This works pretty good. This is a custom made seal puller. I just take this here and I punch a hole in it, and then I screw that down into it and pull it out. And I also have a both of my seal pullers are homemade because I couldn't find one to do what I wanted it to, so I made my own. Yep, we cut and split wood as early as I can remember. Talk to text ain't working today. Fixing supper. I got another seal puller that I made. Y'all give me a second. I'm going to show it to him. I don't think it's on the table. Let me see if I can find it right quick. There it is. No, I don't have a D44, Levi. Not that I know of. Here is another seal puller that I made. It's just a piece of steel welded to a screwdriver, and you can see it's kind of deformed a little bit, bent here and there. It actually does work fairly well. I use one side to get on there and start pulling, and I'll usually flip it around and pop it the rest of the way out with that. But these are two things I made, both of these. Underfloor heating on gas boiler here, and good fireplace, 8 kW, that's right. Learned to use a pulp hook when I was 5 years old. Father was a logger for the pulp paper mill, that's right. We always just heated with wood, and that's that's where it originated from. Yeah, like this here is just a smaller version of one that they made for cars that they used to sell, and I'm probably gonna remake it one day. I just need to find another piece of material, and I'll just cut this off and weld another one on there, because this screwdriver wasn't worth a flip. It was broke. I know that's all cobbly, but I was in a hurry. Wish I would have lived near you. We can have a good time, that's for sure. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Oh, and if you're just getting on here, I've been telling everybody Happy Father's Day. Don't forget, here in the United States, tomorrow's Father's Day for us. And sometimes I pull seals out with just a screwdriver. Just depends on how it goes. Marty, what's up, buddy? Happy Father's Day to you too, buddy. Try to tell everybody Happy Father's Day. We don't want to forget anybody, because without fathers, well, we'd be in the same shape we'd be in without mothers. Best advice or how to approach chainsaw learnings or repairs. Well, I don't really know what the best way is, other than to just get in there and get after it. You got to have fuel, fire and spark, compression, and all has to be in the right place. So the number one thing that I tell everybody, like if I get one to look at and I'm not sure what to do with it, very first thing I do is spritz a little flammable liquid down the carburetor and pull the rope and see if it fires up. Working, hoping everyone has a happy Father's Day. That's right. Thank you, Thomas. Like the other day, I went down to Dad's, and old Cornelius was down there, and he had a weed eater he was fooling with. And he said it wouldn't run. But you pull the rope and it would crank. And it'd sit there and idle, but it wouldn't run. He'd try to rev it up and it wouldn't rev up. And I walked over to him and I said, exhaust is stopped up. He said, what? I took my screwdriver and I stopped it in exhaust. Some black junk flew out and it started revving up. And he said, are you serious? I've been fooling with that thing forever and couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And that was it. What's a weed eater? Like a weed whacker, string trimmer. You know, spins the head with the string on it. I just started working on them. I mean, most everything around that I worked on, I learned how to be a mechanic when I was a kid. And if it's something mechanical, I can usually fix it. I have a background in mechanics, manual, automatic transmissions, hydraulics, power steering, boats, jet skis, heavy equipment, industrial equipment, fabrication, welding, cutting, logging equipment, all kind of stuff. Wouldn't want to be a bioengineer in a lab somewhere like beef and chicken nowadays. That's right. Yeah, string trimmer. That's right. A strimmer. Casterman, what's up, buddy? This week I made a mower blade for my Honda machine. A McCulloch NOS knife split. Two short knives. She mowed like never before. That's right. Good to see you, Castleman. Happy Father's Day, buddy. Hope y'all are having a great weekend. Can't wait till we get to see y'all again. We'll have a good time. Well, we always have a good time. But when it comes to learning how to work on stuff, just getting in there and working on it is the biggest thing. Yeah, that's why we make the videos that we make. A lot of videos, people can click on them and learn how to fix something, and that's one of the things that we try to do is just help people fix their own stuff. Sizemore, Bunyan's coming up. That's right, buddy. Found the couch horizontal hanging with y'all. There you go. How's everything been going up your way, Casterman? You been busy? Oh, and I was telling everybody too, I'm taking in some more saws for port work if anybody's looking to get something ported. I about got everything. I got some stuff boxed up ready to send out, so I'm going to take a few more in. It's been sunny and hot here, Duncan. It's showing. See what it says. It says 87, feels like 90. Bunyan is our family reunion. That's right. I'm trying to get where I can walk better, and I've been doing pretty good. I spent a lot of time on my feet this last week. Our vacation Bible school started on Sunday, and we had it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I run security at our vacation Bible school, and I was putting down anywhere from 6,000 to 7,000 steps a night. So I got some walking in. Busy with work, hotter than crap. There you go. It's in Lower City, Ohio. It's either Cambridge, Ohio, or Lower City, Lower City, however you want to say it. Cambridge is where our hotel is. Lower City is usually where we stay at. But we had 16 kids get saved at our vacation Bible school this year. That's 16. Yep. There was about 88 kids came. 6 degrees C here. That's right. Cambridge, Ohio. That's right. So y'all, if y'all want to put them kids on your prayer list, that'd be good. What's up, Tony? We have been inundated. I mean, we have been busy this week, running with the Bible school and other stuff. Mama getting ready to have a youngin' and trying to get all her stuff. We've been trying to get the house rearranged and cleaned up. So we have just been busy. How frequently you will be having these live chat sessions? We usually do one every Saturday between 5 and 7. The same time, 2 hours every Saturday. So I'm usually here between 5 and 7 Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Sometimes I'm a little late, sometimes I'm a little early, but most of the time it's between 5 and 7. Yeah, 16 was awesome. I was really happy. All right, you ain't too far away down there. Try to join them regularly. That's good, buddy. We appreciate it. We come here and shoot the breeze, and we ain't no telling what we liable to be talking about. And sometimes we fire things up. Sometimes I fire some saws up and stuff like that. Uh, we got an alcohol saw with a pipe on it. You can call me Zolo. You'll have to remind me a few times until I get it stuck in my memory, Zolo. That's right. I will follow you on YouTube again. Too far away. I would do a live feed of me traveling, but the problem is like when I'm traveling, I don't think I can travel and live feed the way that I do things because I usually listen to a bunch of preaching whenever I'm traveling. Because that's when I travel by myself, I can listen to all the preaching I want and nobody gets tired of listening to it. You're a good man, Hopper. Would like to visit the States someday. That'd be awesome, Duncan. I'm planning on doing some overseas stuff one of these days. We ain't big enough to afford it right now. We're barely able to pay the bills. But I do this full time because I've got some issues with arthritis and stuff that kind of prevent me from working a regular job. And the fact that I can't always stand up very long because my back is just ruined. So I'm hoping one of these days to get things going pretty good here where I can start traveling and doing some things and maybe come overseas and just have a good time. Love to get trained by you, mate. I have only 110 saws to repair. Ain't no problem, buddy. I can help you with some stuff. Sometimes if you let me know what you got and what's wrong with it, if I've got something like that, I can film a video on how to repair it. A lot of my early videos were a lot of that. People would tell me what they had, and I would go see if I had one and try to make a video. I also like to listen to the native station where they do the powwow in the traditional singing. Oh, that would be cool. That's right. And I'm still trying to get me a helicopter. One of these days I'm going to find me a helicopter. Thought I had one a while back, and the fella that bought it, he wasn't interested in it, but he bought it anyway, and somehow he wound up not going and getting it. I don't think he ever finished paying for it. But I do want a helicopter. Then I can fly around the U.S. a lot faster. I've been busy too down here a lot of weeks. That's right. Everybody's been pretty busy. When it first starts getting nice out, a lot of people are really busy. Me and Johnny spent some time working on the old IEL the other day before they left to go up there to Tasman's. We were trying to get it done. We just couldn't get it wrapped up in time. It'd be cool to see you up in Hayward, Wisconsin next month. We have a World Lumberjack competition there. It's kind of fun. It's right across the street from my studio. And see, if I could get a helicopter, I could make it to a lot more of them events. Even if I could find a small airplane, I probably would. But I got to get my pilot's license because I don't have that. But next week, I'm going to be busy for a while. And I know I won't be traveling because Monday morning, Mama has an appointment at the hospital Monday morning at 6 o'clock. If the baby don't come tonight or tomorrow, we got to go to the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning, and they're going to induce labor. So we'll have a new youngin' running around next week. Well, she won't be running around, but we'll have a new youngin' next week. So y'all be praying for us on that because we definitely need it. Busy cutting and splitting green wood. That's right. A good Father's Day gift. People need mowers. That's where I come in. That's right. Yep. That would be great if she came tomorrow, wouldn't it? Of course, then I'd miss Father's Day at church. Well, that's one of them things. It's probably gonna be Eva Page. I think we've settled on that. No, Levi, I don't have a D44. Back out and come back in, Brandon, and see if it will. I don't have a D44. No, I got a S50, a Super 55A. Yeah, I think it'll be. I think it's gonna be good, Casterman. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of meaning to it. Can't wait to see what it looks like. She's probably gonna be a little turkey just like her sister. Mama said she wanted some Bell Youngins and she's gonna have 2 of them now. I guess she's gonna wish she'd have never said that. Call her the last page. There you go. That's what. That's right, High Water. Don't forget to keep us in your prayers. I need everyone I can get. I have no idea how we're going to do this. All I can do is trust and believe. Be sure to visit the Stay In Christoph's Place free entrance and B&B if you help with the old Mac carburetors, bell hopper Euro trip. Oh yes. Yes, that's exactly what I need, is a Euro trip. You ever seen that movie, Christoph? We appreciate it, High Water. We need all the prayer we can get. I've been being led, and I've got things going, and I'm trying to work them through. And the more I get led, the more the devil comes after me, and the more help I need. I have to find out what it costs for me to fly over there, and then I got to figure out what it costs for me to get my passport. Mama probably be mad at me if I leave to go over there, but well, you know how it is. Oh, mercy. I got people in the land of Christoph, that's right. I got this little 540 over here that I ported a while back. We'll fire that thing up. Oh, don't forget to leave your thumbs up. Y'all want to see this little 540 I ported a while back? See if it'll crank and run? I had to put a pull row panel on it the other day. Well, if nobody says yeah, I don't guess I'll crank it then. What's up, Russell? Good to see you. Okay. Let's see if it'll crank. I hadn't tried to crank it. I ported it a couple months ago. I think y'all remember the video. Living the dream. He has been using this rascal. I don't know if y'all can see the muffler mod or not. I put a steel handle on it. If I can remember how to crank it. Let's see if it'll fire up. Woo! This little rascal is mean. That's a cutting little fool, I'm telling you what. Oh. That's right. That's right. I was running a new weed eater the other day, cut down two of wife's flowers. She was not happy. Yeah, you know that happens. Us varnish should make dentures. They would cut good and last. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Nice, I want one. Yeah, those things are a little bit of a pain in the butt to port, but that is a Mark III 540, and that son of a gun is nasty. It is powerful, and I mean real powerful. I poured it several months back. It's broke in good now. That son of a gun's a monster. Oh Lord, they are something else. I need to make some more videos. I got a 125 here I got to start on here before long. I might do that. I might try to start on it next week and do a little filming on it. I know Chris is probably ready to get it back. Hope he ain't mad at me. Been slow about getting some things done, but I've had so much to do. I was trying to knock some stuff out. That's right. I would crank that old blower up, but I ain't cranking that thing because it hurts my ears. That son gun's louder than the daggum alky saw. That thing is, it's just terrible. Any thoughts on the Echo? Well, I don't know what the VHA is, but Echo stuff I do like. Echo chainsaws? Well, here's one that I was working on the other day. This is a 4510. I do not recommend this chainsaw if you want to port one. It's a no-go. But a lot of the Echoes I do like. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, Casterman says. I got to get it down high water. I got several of them. I need to get to working on it one day. I do have a 12-volt battery, and I got to do the nitrous saw too. I hadn't had a chance to do that either. Fat Matt got me the stuff to do a nitrous saw, and I haven't done it yet. I want to see you find an old 50s farm truck and slap a motor in it and make it rip. I'd like to do that, Russell. I just can't hardly get on the ground and work on the stuff anymore. Because my knee is so bad with arthritis, getting up and down is a real pain. Oh yeah, 590. Joey's got a 590 and a 620, and I built both of them, and them things, that 590 and that 620 are both hot. You can do some real work on them. It takes a lot of porting on the 590, not near as much on the 620, but it gets after it. Did a bid on a P26 with a chain brake, $30. That ain't bad. Maybe you'll win it, Christoph. we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Oh, mercy. Look and see if there's anything else around here to fire off. Oh, mercy. Do you drive a pickup truck? If so, what kind, horsepower, etc.? I do. I have a 95 F-250 Power Stroke, Duncan. It developed a problem last Saturday that I drove it, and I have no idea what's wrong with it now. It's been running fine for years, and last Saturday it was only run on about 5 cylinders. I think the valve cover gaskets and the wiring harness to the injectors is the problem. I don't know exactly what the horsepower rating is on it. The motor's basically stock, but I do have a 120 horsepower extreme tuner on it. East Coast said the 880. I hate to try to. My back's not been doing the best lately. I had to have Mama pop it the other night to get it straightened back out. I probably shouldn't. I'm liable to hurt myself. My favorite saw. That's right. Oh, I got a right reciprocating saw that Levi and them brought me. I got to get it one day. Yeah, it's a 7.3 liter turbo diesel V8. I think they're rated a couple hundred horsepower. It's not a whole lot. And 500 or 600 pound-feet of torque. I don't even know what the specs are on it. I drive my Taurus most of the time because it gets about 20-some miles a gallon. Yeah, that 880 is a real sucker to start. It can be challenging. Yeah, we got about 9 minutes left. Favorite saw 372 XP every time. Yeah, actually one of my race saws was a 372. Yeah, it's been a good old truck. I bought that thing years ago, a 394. I don't really feel like pulling on anything big. If you could only pick one saw, what would it be? It'd be 372. That's what I always tell everybody. Let's see. I don't know if I can drink it or not. We might see if this is a fire up right quick. Mini Mac Pro. Dr. Romack said, gotta go fix my wife's mower. She doesn't want to grab one from the inventory. She wants hers. Alright, Dr. Romack. I'm gonna see if this thing will fire up right quick. This is my 372. From last year in Ohio. I'm going to put a paper towel in the floor right there. I don't know if this thing will crank or not. It's been sitting for a while. I just pulled the choke lever out of it. I don't know if it'll crack or not, but let's try it. Apparently, we seem to be flooded a slight bit. Yep. I think the carburetors are leaking on this one. Out with the bad, in with the good. Yep, I think the carburetor's leaking on this one. I don't know whether we'll get it fired up or not. It's been sitting on the shelf for a year or so. Look at all the gas running out. I don't think it's gonna start. It is just dumping gas. I'm wetting the floor down with gas. Maybe. Since it wanted to be flooded, I figured I'd give it a good thrashing. If it wants to show its butt, I'll give her a good reaming out there. And the bad thing is, this thing's got an OEM carburetor on it, so it shouldn't have done that. But, just goes to show you. You never know what you're gonna get. Woo! I can't believe that thing had that much gas in it. And it still got gas in the gas tank. Oh. Whew, mercy. Hold on. I gotta get some of this oil and gas up off the floor right quick. You little brake cleaner. I don't like having oil under my feet. There we go. That's more better. Oh. There's a couple saws. Some of them hadn't been, well, that definitely hadn't been fired up in a while. Oh, mercy. Yep, she oils good. Rusty Sunday exhaust like that. That's a 3-port muffler on that one. I was trying to get as much out as I could get out. What's up, Paxton? It's going pretty good. Been busy, but we're still making it. Got to go feed. That's right. What's the tiniest saw you have? The tiniest one that I got is probably a 192. That's my personal saw. Oh, mercy. Well, we just hit the 2-hour mark, y'all. I'm going to get off here. Happy Father's Day, Marty. I'm going to get off here. We still got to get some supper. And Mama says she's supposed to go somewhere and Brennan might be coming by. Nice chat with everyone. Thank you. Ain't no problem, Rusty. It's good seeing you. You too, Paxton. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to get off here. I hope all y'all have a happy Father's Day. Remember, if you can, don't forget to call your daddy, tell him happy Father's Day. Find somebody that needs your help and help them. The only way we can make the world better is to help people do better. Because the more people that do better, the better the world will be. Cheers, Robert. See you, high water. Become a real father. That's right. Don't forget the real father. God loves you. We appreciate it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. Be kind. Treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Happy Father's Day. Remember, Jesus loves you. So do I. All right, y'all. We love y'all. Bellhopper out.